All right, welcome to Riddell Sports Network, playoff edition, wild card round. And we're going to start with Andrew, our guest. If you want to know a little bit more about him, check out our Cash or Trash segment where he gives us a little of his background. And we're going to start with Cleveland Browns at Houston Texans. Cleveland minus 2.5 with an over-under 44.5.
I think the Browns win the game just because Flacco's real hot right now. Started with a 4-1 record in the regular season. I think he's too hot to.
Yeah, I agree with the Texans. They were the hot team, but Flacco's been there before. Flacco's essentially coming off a bye because he sat out last game. So give me the Browns, negative 2.5, over. That same thing.
You think they're over or under a combined 44.5?
Oh, they're definitely over for sure.
Yeah.
The two teams.
I'm going against you guys. I'm taking Houston. Young Bucks are going to come in there and going to smack Cleveland around a little bit. Flacco, I told you last week, his luck's going to run out. Give me Houston plus 2.5, and I'm going over.
You got to give credit to that defense, though.
Oh, you
What about
definitely.
And come on, Browns defense.
And you got Flacco, 10, 12 postseason wins. It ain't going to matter. These young Bucks are going to come in and smack them around.
All right.
A couple weeks ago, the Browns completely handled the Texans, but no C.J. Stroud, if that helps.
Big difference.
I'm riding the Cleveland wave. Give me Browns minus 2.5 and definitely over with the way Flacco's throwing it around. All right, Derek, we're going to start with you. Miami Dolphins at Kansas City Chiefs, the Peacock special. It's literally on nothing else but Peacock. Dolphins plus 4. Over-under is the exact same of 44.5. Now, one bit of information I heard today was that it might be one of the coldest games in NFL history in Kansas City.
You know what's weird is that last week Kansas City was the only team to win that set their starters. I thought that was an interesting fact. And Dolphins are 1-5 against teams over 500.
Who did they beat?
They beat the Cowboys.
They did?
They did, yeah.
2 points, I think it was.
That's right.
2-point win.
So I think I'm going to take Kansas City. I think the league's figured out the Dolphins to us quick passes. All right, so this is going to be a good story between Tyreek and his old team.
It was supposed to be that when they played in Germany, but
Right.
neither here nor there, right?
Chiefs have Mahomes and Reed. You can't bet against them in this one. Give me Chiefs minus 4, and I'm going under.
Yeah, Mahomes in the playoffs. Never bet against him. Told you that's the next Tom Brady. Give me Chiefs minus 4, and it's going to be over.
Yeah, I'm going to go, give me the Dolphins. Chiefs are overrated just because we watched them for the last 4 years be one of the best teams, if not the best team. Doesn't matter. That's over with. Give me the Dolphins plus 4, and I'm going to go under 44.5.
I'm right there with you. I think the Dolphins are going to win this game. I think Mahomes is overrated for sure. Definitely under, and with the 4 points to under. Just because Mahomes was with a lot of rookies and he can't catch the ball. I look like Brady's last year in New England.
Yeah, a lot of the drops that I've noticed when I watch Chiefs games is Mahomes overthrown as well.
Yeah.
What was that game? I think it was Eagles-Chiefs, where it was in the pouring rain, sloppy conditions. Justin Watson was wide open on a 4th down, and Mahomes loads up. He's got one of the strongest arms, probably except for Josh Allen, and throws it as hard as he can, goes right through his hands. Why didn't you catch it? I wonder. And maybe take a little bit off it.
In all fairness, though, who was in the Super Bowl last year?
I don't know.
Who were the wide receivers for the Kansas City Chiefs last year?
Juju, yeah. Travis Kelce wasn't horrible. Trust me, I dealt with him all year in fantasy.
Well, Juju wasn't nothing.
That's true.
Juju was terrible. He had nobody. This is a winner, and that's what he does. He gets in the playoffs, and it's over. Wrap it up.
So what do you think is going to happen more, the temper tantrums or drop balls?
Oh, they're done with that. Them temper tantrums are over.
Yeah,
Playoff time comes. You're going to see a different Kelsey.
It's going to be a complete.
You're going to see they're going to do like what was the movie with the Stickum? Clifford Franklin.
Yeah, replacements.
Yeah, there were 2, right? There's
Were she right?
Yeah, replacements
Little Giants.
and Little Giants.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they did win that one too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which one was Little Giants was first? All right, Dave.
Yeah, probably.
This is the snoozer of the week. Pittsburgh at Buffalo. Pittsburgh plus 10 with an over-under of 36.5.
That's a lot of points. Give me Pittsburgh with the 10. Buffalo's going to win the game. And I think it's going to be a little bit over. I can't stand Pittsburgh. I'm so sick of seeing them. I don't know how they win week in, week out. Defense is good. Yeah, give me the Bills winning, but Pitt with plus 10.
Yeah, I think the Bills win as well, but 10 points is too much to give up. And Mason Rudolph is starting again, and he looked decent. The Bills have still been winning, but they're winning tight, close games, so I think we get a repeat of that here. And give me, this over-under is really strange to see, but give me the under. Ooh, 36.5.
The Steelers will cover the points, but the Bills will win the game. And definitely going to be under. It's going to be a close game. Bills' offense has been rocky all year, back and forth. So I think they'll struggle in the beginning, but just pull it out.
No TJ Watt. So I think they'll have no answers for the Bills. It'll be a brawl, but the Bills win this one easily. Bills minus 10 over.
Wow. Fair enough. All right, my favorite team against the Packers here. Packers plus 7.5. Then over under 50.5. Ooh. All right, give me Dallas minus 7.5. And give me the over 50.5.
I'm going to go Cowboys for sure. But I think they're going to be under for both. I don't think that they have enough juice right now going into the offseason, and they have been really bad. We'll see. I think that's going to creep up again, but I think they win this game, but barely.
So you're taking Green Bay plus 7.5 with the under. Okay, nice.
Packers are the youngest team in the league. These young boys are about to get schooled. Cowboys at home. They take this one easily as well, and I'm going with the over.
Yeah, unfortunately, no answer for Dallas's offense. Give me Dallas with the points. Given the points, sorry. And I think this one might be a hair over. They'll hang around for a minute, but Dallas is too much for them. Darian.
CD dad connection, I'm telling you.
Oh my God, best wide receiver of all
The
time.
greatest wide receiver of all time.
All time. Rams at Lions. Now this is I've heard something where Matt Stafford Lions jerseys are banned from the stadium during this one. You hear this one? Now is that like we want the crowd to be as vicious as possible, or is that like a petty maneuver? Matt Stafford didn't trade himself. He got traded, so
he didn't want out.
Nothing against him. Andrew, this is Rams at Lions. Rams plus 3 on the road with an over-under of 51.5.
I'm going to take the Lions. I think they're the better team. I think that they're going to be over. That defense looks nice right now, and their offense is clicking right.
Yeah, I think this is a must-watch game. This is probably the game of the weekend.
Okay.
It'll be a close game. The Lions need this one, for sure. I like the Rams, but the Lions need it more. Give me the Lions, minus 3, over.
Yeah, I agree. Rams look good, but Detroit's going to be too much, and I picked them to be in my NFC, in the NFC Championship. So give me Detroit, minus 3, and just under.
Well, I think the Rams are winning this straight out. I think there's too much Kupp, too much Nakua. The defense is underrated, in my opinion. Give me the Rams straight up, but obviously the plus 3. We're going to go over 51.5. You can talk all you want about the Lions and their first home playoff game in like half a century or whatever. Doesn't matter. Matt Stafford's right at home in Detroit. So, yeah, give me the Rams. All right, there. This is Philadelphia Eagles at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Philadelphia somehow is minus 3 with an over-under 43.5. And I don't even have my hat on, one of my dozen hats, but
Pretty sure the minus 3 goes from what they did with Carolina last week.
oh, what Tampa did? Okay, that makes sense.
God, you're scratching your head on this game.
So Eagles are coming off a quicksand game, is what I'm calling their game last week.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Do you know what Alex saying?
Replacements?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
I was an ass, man. I know that.
Yeah. So the Bucs, they look gassed on offense. I think they gave it everything they could to get to this point. But I'm going Eagles -3, and I'm going under.
Yeah, this one I don't know. What's Baker doing? Is he hurt? He was limping all last game. I don't know. After 9 against the Panthers, Philly's very inviting though, giving up 25 a game.
And I don't think AJ Brown's playing. I don't know what status is on Swift.
I don't want to, but I'm gonna go Baker. Give me Tampa Bay +3 and give me under. This is gonna help Philly win, Dan. Just saying.
But if you don't believe it in your heart, it doesn't matter what you say.
It doesn't count.
I kind of feel it, but don't feel it.
I don't know. They've been looking gassed past couple of weeks. Out of
Baker's banged up too.
Yeah, they're
but Philly, I just can't. What direction are they going to hit you from?
I get such an argument on both sides,
especially if AJ Brown's gone. They're screwing.
Let me tell you something. Jalen Hurts is on the questionable for the Eagles.
That's probably the best thing to happen. Or do they have backup?
Mariota. And he came in and dropped 10 like nothing.
He came in first pass with an interception, wasn't it?
No, that was later.
He Hurts throwing more.
Okay, I changed my pick. Is that what you're saying?
AJ Brown is questionable. Devontae Smith is questionable. I thought he was going to be out, but there's a lot of questionable, including this defense. The cure for not being able to score, play Philly. Let's be honest. Give me the Bucs +3 and give me the under 43.5. If Marcus Mariota starts, I'll flip my pick.
Well,
really? Yeah.
On the other podcast we did, I said Bucs weren't going to win a playoff game. Did you guys say they were going to?
I sure did.
I said they weren't, and so I'm switching. That's what I said. I'll flip back. I'll flip back on Baker.
And I said if it was Philly or Dallas, then Bucs are winning this game.
Okay.
So, but this lined up perfectly for my prediction.
Yeah, yeah.
Horrible.
That's tough. I pegged the Eagles for sure, just because the O-line for the Bucs looks.
Yeah.
Right now, it's still in there. That's why Baker's so banged up. I also think that Baker's very, very overrated.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So
you're at the wrong table for that, buddy.
Cleveland, that's the best decision Cleveland made, for sure. But I'm going to go under. And, but I think Philly just squeaks it out at the end.
If you swap the quarterbacks on these teams, Philly would be in the Super Bowl again. I'd put money on that.
Oh, you're saying Baker put on
if you just swap the quarterbacks and the Bucs would be 4-13 or whatever.
Interesting. I actually had the same view of you put anybody in 49er spot, it would.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
He feels the exact same.
Yeah,
feels exactly.
And put a stud quarterback there and lose.
Yeah, those are our picks against the spread. Let us know what you think down below. And we're going to have another video up where we're just going to quickly guess the entire bracket. Well, I shouldn't say guess. We're going to predict the entire bracket. So keep a lookout for that.